Welcome to Daily FM. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment for more novels like this. My Supermodel Wife, Chapter 4. She is a candidate for the president's wife. When Lilia came out of Jean's office, Kenny immediately greeted her with a big smile. Miss Lilia. Lilia just nodded stiffly without saying a word. Kenny was quick to read the woman's terrible mood and immediately hit the elevator button for her. The elevator doors opened and a man wearing a floral print shirt walked out. The man glanced at Lilia, but the young woman ignored him and entered the elevator. After the elevator doors closed, Lilia landed a punch on the wall to vent her anger. The man was Jean's guest, Tom Loboa. He watched Lilia until the elevator doors closed. Tom whistled and turned to Kenny. Ken, who is that beautiful woman? Kenny gave a look of disgust when he heard the nickname. Before he could answer, Jean stepped out of the room. Don't mess with her. Jean's voice was heavy and threatening. Tom's relaxed expression immediately changed as he turned his head towards Jean. His eyes sparkled with interest. Bro, do you know that woman? Jean ignored his question and walked back inside. The guest followed him with a puzzled look on his face. This oddly gave him a strange feeling because it was the first time he thought that Jean Wijaya, the coldest person he had ever met, was attracted to a woman. Tom thought to himself, would the world end tomorrow? Kenny immediately explained excitedly, of course President Jean knows him. Miss Lilia is his future wife. Tom choked and spent several minutes coughing violently. That night, in an elite bar called Bar King, a singer sang a beautiful sad song on the stage. His golden voice entertained the customers who filled the bar. At one of the tables, Lilia was slowly sipping her cocktail. Vivi Terra, Lilia's best friend, sat opposite her with a glass of Coke in her hand. The woman's round face was filled with excitement as she listened to Lilia's story. In short, you are getting married soon? The woman with shoulder-length brown hair concluded after Lilia finished her rants. Lilia slammed her glass on the table. Vivi, didn't you listen to my story earlier? I told you, I was forced into marriage. Are contract marriages still around today? I still want to live my life. She protested. Vivi sighed and tried to comfort Lilia. Yes, but from your story, you have no other way out. So just look at the positive side. Your partner is Jean Wijaya, you know. That one Jean Wijaya, the youngest company president in all of Indonesia. Vivi emphasized excitedly. Her black eyes flashed with enthusiasm. All the women in this city want to marry the fourth son of the conglomerate family. In addition, he is handsome and mysterious. What an ideal man. Trust me, Jean is 100 times better than that man. Lilia knew that Vivi didn't mention the boy's name on purpose. When Lilia heard this, she stopped lifting the glass midair for a moment. Vivi sighed again when she saw Lilia's reaction. It had been several years since they broke up, but Lilia couldn't forget her ex. Hey, isn't this Lilia Pangestu, that supermodel who happens to be popular? Suddenly a woman's voice shrilled sharply from behind Vivi. Vivi turned and saw Rina Kalia, a model from the same agency as Lilia. The woman's narrow eyes were filled with hatred as she stared at Lilia. Rina was accompanied by a fat man wearing expensive clothes. The brand watch was wrapped around the man's wrist and his fingers were covered with golden rings. Vivi was sure that Rina was here to find trouble with Lilia as usual. She glanced at her best friend who was red with alcohol and decided that they should leave before anything bad happened. Lilia, let's go home. Vivi stood up and tried to pull Lilia away. However, Lilia refused to move and smiled sarcastically. "Oh, isn't this young lady Rena whose wealth is up to 7 generations?" Lilia said, mimicking the woman's voice perfectly. Rena's face turned red with embarrassment and she didn't dare to glance at the man who was with her. Everyone in the entertainment world knew that at the beginning of her debut, Rena pretended to be a rich young lady just because of her high prestige. As a result, Rena was cheated all out by her former lover and the case became a big scandal. Until now, the news about the scandal could still be found on the internet. "Peter, can you wait over there for me?" Rena spoke with a flirtatious tone and a big fake smile. Peter scowled and said in a harsh tone, "Don't be too long." "Yes, I'll be right there," Rena answered with a relieved expression. After confirming that Peter had gone far enough, the smile on Rena's face vanished. She crossed her arms and glared at Lilia. "If paparazzi find out that a model invited to attend Milan Fashion Week is drinking here, you will get viral." End of chapter 4. Daily FM, please like, subscribe, share, and comment for more novels like this.